Hi, and welcome to another reading. This reading will be for what to expect, what messages you need to receive for the month of December. I don't know if you have seen my recent, that was actually my first pick a card reading here on YouTube. I was super excited about it. I was really happy with how it turned out, and I'm super excited to do another one for you guys. So here I have pre-picked a few cards while focusing on each crystal and the properties of the crystal. If you prefer not to choose pick a card readings with a crystal, you can just look at what pile you are most drawn to. But let me first tell you a little bit about the properties of the crystals to maybe help make the decision for what pile you want to listen to easier. So here we have the clear crystal, which amplifies energy, stores power, enhances psychic power, absorbs negativity. It's kind of like an all-purpose stone when it comes to magic. Then we have a rainbow fluorite. It has the same properties as regular fluorite, but I think this one is actually really pretty. And it helps with concentration, rest, and studying. Then we have the Moonstone, and this Moonstone it helps with protection during travel. It is associated with children, love, peace. It soothes emotions and encourages harmony and peace. Take a little bit to pick a pile. For each reading, I will look at the cards that are in the pile and maybe pull for more cards of the Modern Witch Tarot deck. That is the one that I'm using here. And I have two oracle decks here, as well as astrology dice. That is what I used for the previous reading. I now also have another oracle deck that I maybe want to pull from. So yeah, let's get started with pile number one. So let us look what we have for the cards in pile number one. I'm gonna move this one here to the side. So if you chose the clear quartz, of course, this is the one for you. Let's put it here, still in the frame. And we have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Chariot. I do not read my cards reversed, because I just prefer not to do that. So the Ace of Wands is about new ideas, new creativity, a new force of energy. So expect that for next month. You'll have a surge of new motivation, and it actually is kind of funny because we have now entered the season of Sagittarius, which means that the sun is in the Sagittarius zodiac sign, and I always associate that sign with action, with fun, with creativity. So I think December, the first part of December, is an excellent time to start with any new endeavors that you are thinking of beginning. And here in the Four of Cups, you see her. She has is wearing a sweater which says over it, and she's focusing on these three cups here, which don't look to have what she's looking for, but instead here a new cup is being given to her, but she is distracted by these three. She's focusing on these three, and she cannot see the other opportunity that is literally being handed to her. So you can think of this as, don't focus on what is not going right with you in your life right now, but look at what opportunities are laying ahead. Look at the new inspiration, a new creativity maybe that you're getting. The Four of Cups is also associated with self-absorption and offers. So maybe there's something that you have to sacrifice in order to start your new endeavor, to get started on your new creative ideas. And then we have the Chariot, which is all about moving forward. So if I look at these three cards, I would see that you do have an idea. There is something that you are thinking of starting. but you're kind of getting too distracted with something else. Something is, you feel like something is holding you back. And the Chariot is saying to you, don't get distracted, just go for it. Go on this new journey. It also is associated with success and confidence. So be more confident in yourself. Know that you can do it. Know that you have it in you to succeed. So I think this is very interesting. So fun things are definitely coming for you. So I'm gonna pull a couple of more cards for you. Okay, this one. Yes, so the Seven of Cups is not only about choices, that she has a lot of things to pick here from, but it's also, again, associated with distractions or more illusions and options. Yeah, you have the option to get distracted and focus on what is not going right in your life. But basically, this card says, as well as this card and the Chariot say, focus on what can go right in your life. Focus on the opportunities that you have. And looking at the Seven of Cups, there may be multiple opportunities. Maybe you have multiple ideas that you might get started on. I will say, in order to succeed, don't get too distracted by all the options that you have. Definitely look at which one you really want to go for. So I'm gonna pick, I think, one more card, because I think your message is pretty clear and straightforward, but I just want to pull at least one more card. The Six of Swords. So in the Six of Swords, she is moving away. So she is trying to escape, to recover or travel even. I would personally interpret this as try to escape your negative thoughts. Try to not get caught up in, again, don't get caught up in what is going wrong, what is not going as well in your life. Otherwise, you will kind of end up like her, and she is sad and she is moving away from it all. She's trying to escape. She's just trying to escape her current situation, but I think instead of trying to escape it or trying to wallow in it, get started with your new ideas. Take the cup here, the opportunity cup that is being handed to you. I think this message is pretty clear. Now I wanna pull a card from my Black Moon Astrology deck, and this deck, I haven't done that in a while. This deck is with the zodiac signs and houses and planets, as well as a couple of other ones. And last week or last month, I would say, this gave a lot of really good insights. So here we have the 7th house of partners. So maybe this reading is in regards to your partner. Maybe you have a partner, you're living together with someone, or you have just entered a new relationship, especially with the Ace of Wands, of new beginnings. Maybe there's something exciting waiting for you in a romantic relationship. Partners doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship, by the way. It can be your family, can be siblings, maybe a business partner or a coworker. Maybe you have been looking at opportunities with a coworker or with a family member to get things started, or things are gonna get started. Opportunities will arise regarding to the 7th house of partners. Let's take one more card from this deck. We have Mars. Yes, I think this is so fitting when you have the Ace of Wands here. Mars is about desire and force and creativity, and just Mars is the planet that says just do it, just go for it. It is about motivation and drive, so that is very much associated with the Ace of Wands and the Chariot as well. So let's see what this is the Oracle of the Everyday Witch. Oh, I'm shifting my entire thing. This is the Oracle of the Everyday Witch Oracle. This happens to be a fake version. I will definitely pick up the real version real soon. because I think the cards are really, really interesting. So for you, we have, oh, of course, this says give into passion, as if this reading could get more specific. So give into passion is what it says. And here she is playing the violin, and butterflies and music notes are all flowing together because her passion is playing the violin. Now I want to go roll the astro dice for you to see what we have here. Let's focus on this one first, Taurus. So Taurus is the second zodiac sign, and zodiac is ruled by Venus, which is also about desire. And that is funny because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and the 7th house in which Libra defaults is also ruled by Venus. So it's definitely about desire and romance. And Taurus itself is kind of stubborn, but it does have a relentless drive. So because it is stubborn, maybe there is a Taurus in your life. Maybe Taurus is the partner, or maybe you are the Taurus. Maybe the Taurus is giving you the opportunity, or Taurus is the distraction. Taurus is notoriously known for being stubborn. Don't be stubborn when it comes to looking at the distractions. Parts of the body that is ruled by Taurus are the neck and throat. So maybe you will be getting a little bit of neck and throat problems. There's just a whole lot of things that the Taurus dice can mean, and just trying to sum it all up for you. And then we have the astro dice for Saturn. And Saturn is the planet of responsibility, and it symbolizes the ethic of hard work, which means that whatever it is that you want to work towards, whatever new ideas you have, whatever new endeavors you want to embark on, it is going to take a lot of work. Saturn is also the planet of diligence, self-control, and limitations. So definitely know your limits. Don't overwork yourself. And because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, I will always also kind of associate Capricorn with this dice. And Capricorn is also all about business and new endeavors and being successful. So those are all things that we have already talked about. So I always find it funny when the astro dice really plays into the message that we already had. The 12th house is the house of secrets, sorrows, and the subconscious. And it's also always kind of associated with being a bad house, but I personally don't really think so. It kind of means because when you look at the birth chart or the chart that's all under here on my little thing here, the 12th house kind of concludes a cycle. It is the end of a circle. So maybe the 12th house will signifies or symbolizes the end of something for you. Of course, December is the 12th month, so 2020 is finally coming to an end. Maybe that is something that you're really happy about, but not only will it symbolize the end of a cycle, it also symbolizes the beginning of a new cycle. So the beginning that we just talked about in today's reading. Of course, I can't go into the specifics for your life because I don't know you. But yeah, I think the message of the cards was really clear for you, and I hope you enjoyed this reading for you. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose the fluorite, the rainbow fluorite, this is the reading for you. I'm gonna put it right here so I can look at it, and let's see what cards we have for you. I will also be pulling cards from, where did I even put the deck? Oh, I put it all the way over here. I'll also pull from the Black Moon Astrology deck, as well as my Everyday Witch Oracle, and roll with my Astro dice. I don't know if I said it just for reading number 1 or in the general introduction, but here you go. So let's see what these cards have as a message for you. We have the Star, the Knight of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. I do not read my cards in reverse just because I prefer not to. So the Star is such an innocent card. It symbolizes hope and inspiration, as well as new possibilities. So the Star is a really innocent kind of card. It symbolizes hope, inspiration, and new possibilities. So yeah, 2020 has been a hard year for pretty much all of us. So you having the Star for the last month of December is really hopeful. You will probably gather new hope, new inspiration, and new possibilities next month. It is also the card of optimism, healing, and faith, and it is associated with the zodiac sign of Aquarius. So Aquarius is also really hopeful, but also kind of a rebellious kind of zodiac sign. Then we have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups can symbolize your Prince Charming. It symbolizes romance and proposal. So maybe if you are in a relationship, then a proposal is coming up. It doesn't have to be a marriage proposal. Maybe you are taking your relationship to the next level by moving in together or taking some other step in your relationship. And that is kind of that is something that you are hoping for. The horse in this card isn't moving too fast. So I would say what you can expect for December is kind of a easy-paced month. Things aren't going to be too hectic for you. Things are probably gonna be really calm and serene. You pulled some really positive, optimistic cards with the Star, the Knight of Cups, and then now the Wheel of Fortune, because this is about change and destiny, cycles, and of course the cycle of 2020 is coming to an end. This also symbolizes a turning point, karma, but also growth and wisdom, because the Wheel of Fortune is associated with the planet of Jupiter in astrology, and Jupiter is basically the planet of good luck, good fortune. So you can expect a slow-paced month for December, but like in a good way. Good things are coming to you, and I really like that. It also kind of plays out with the current season that we're in, the season of Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is the sign that is ruled by Jupiter. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time for you, especially the beginning part of December. And let's pull some more cards to see what else you can expect for the month. But so far it looks really, really good. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. So this card, it really just depends on how you look at it, because some people in the Four of Wands see a couple, a marriage, because you have here the wands and the flowers, and this could symbolize a wedding. And this one did symbolize a proposal, so maybe it's that. But it's also, some people also see a friendship in here. So maybe you are gaining a new friendship, or something is going on with your friends. And since we only pulled positive cards so far, I would say something positive is coming to you when it comes to friendships. The Four of Wands also symbolizes a happy home life, as well as freedom, excitement, and harmony. So wow, I am so happy for you. Sometimes a reading can be really dark and harsh, but that is not the case at all for you here, pile number 2. I'm so happy for you. So let's see what other cards we can grab, or if this is just what it is for you. I mean, if you are into pick a card readings like I am, you really like long readings. But if that is not something that the cards have in store for you, then it is just not. Okay, I have one more. Okay, here we go. This is a little bit more negative. So we have, well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a negative, okay? Because the Five of Cups, you see her looking at these cups that have fallen, that have tipped over and are now empty. And she's looking down on them like, oh, there goes my 3 cups. But she's not even paying attention to the 2 cups that she has here. So maybe there is something that isn't looking as brightly in your life as you may want to, but just turn around, look at what you do have, because there's plenty of things that are going right in your life. Just look at the rest of these cards. There is new hope, new inspiration coming, new proposals, new things coming, maybe on the aspect of friendship or romantic life. Good things are coming to you. Maybe let's look at the Wheel of Fortune again, because I feel like I didn't really go into depth into that one, but it also stands for growth and wisdom. So try to work on your personal growth and try to, because Sagittarius and therefore also Jupiter are associated with wisdom and studying, which is funny because you chose the Fluorite, which is also associated with studying as well, and concentration and rest. So that is kind of fitting that we are getting that Jupiter influence here in your reading. So yeah, that is what I would say. Try to see if you can focus on your studying. Maybe December will be a great time for studying. You'll be able to concentrate more. Let's pick an astrology card. I have the Black Moon astrology deck here with zodiac signs, with planets and houses. So we have this one here, which is Mercury, and the keyword here says mind. I also actually wanted to pull this one here, which is desire, the fire element. So Mercury really goes well with this one here, because Mercury is about the mind, about intellectual stimulation. And with the Wheel of Fortune and the Fluorite actually with studying and wisdom, I think December is going to be a great month for you, also intellectually wise. Maybe there are some things that you're going to learn. There are some things that you were gonna want to learn, and December is a great month for you to get started on broadening your mind, on learning things, really. And then fire element is desire. Maybe you have a desire to make a new friendship, or to get into a partnership, or to start living together, or getting married. So fire element desire definitely says give in to your desires. Basically, don't look at what is not going right in your life here, but look at the good things, is what I am getting from this. The fire element is also associated with courage and enthusiasm, as well as jealousy and hatred and pettiness. So that is again something that I associate here with the Five of Cups. Don't get too stuck to jealousy. Don't be petty. Just turn around and do something that is good for you, like working on yourself, working on your intellect, working on your studying, basically. I also want to pull an oracle card. This is the Everyday Witch Oracle. Okay, that was really strong. And it says affirmation for growth, which is so funny because the Wheel of Fortune, of course, is all about growth. So I actually pulled another affirmation kind of card from this deck. And what I would do, if you are kind of spiritual, like I am learning to be right now, write down your affirmation. What kind of affirmation do you have for growth for yourself? Is it intellectually? Is it personally? Is it what kind of growth, what kind of personal growth are you trying to make? Are you trying to go through, I should say? Write it down and meditate on it. Repeat it every day. Look at it every day. That is just a great set of cards for you, I gotta say. Now let's roll the Astro dice. I always really like seeing what comes out of here. And my camera stopped recording. That's great. Okay, so here we have Leo, which is funny because it is a fire sign. And Leo is kind of known for being jealous, I guess, because, okay, so I am personally a Leo, so I know what I'm talking about. We can be jealous and we can focus and be petty. We can be petty bitches, really. So don't be that. Maybe the Leo is you. Maybe the Leo is Let's see, what do we have here? Maybe the Leo is your hope. Maybe the Leo is gonna be your new friend or your new partner. Or maybe the thing that you want to grow towards are associated with the Leo zodiac sign, like being very loyal. I don't really know what word I'm looking for, but I am thinking of warm-heartedness. So being really warm and being really kind-hearted. Then we have 1, which is the first house of self. The first house of self and personality. So it is the most personal and powerful house, and it kind of governs your mannerism, your style, and your temperament, your outward behavior. So maybe you have to look at your outward behavior. If I look at Leo, we can be very... I want to say egocentric is a word that comes to mind. Try to look at how you come across towards other people, because we do have this 4 of Wands as well, which is to me also about, partnerships. Try to not be too much like the negative, I would say, negative side of Leo, like being kind of jealous. And then we have Mars, which is the ruler of Aries as well as Scorpio in traditional astrology. But for now, I'm going to focus on Aries because that is really the vibe that I'm getting. Also with the fire element, because Aries is a fire sign. Take advantage of Mars energy. Mars has turned direct recently, I believe. It has been retrograde in Aries for a while now, and now it is back to direct in Aries. So take advantage of Mars being in its strong zodiac sign and the influences that it may have on your life. Look at where Mars is in your birth chart to see if there's something that you can do with that. So this is the look of your reading. It's very positive. It's very vibrant. I'm really happy for you if you chose this pile, that this gets to be your reading. Good for you. So if you chose the Moonstone, you are pile number 3, and this is your reading. Whoa, we've just had 2 pretty cool readings, if I do say so myself. I don't do these pick a card readings for anybody, really. I do, I do tarot readings for myself, and the only time that I do readings for someone else is with these pick a card readings, when it's just so specific and everything ties together. It makes me really happy. So I just hope it's gonna be the same for you, pile number 3. Okay, so I don't read reversals just because I don't. Ooh, okay, I love the look of this. We have the Queen of Wands. I get very powerful, positive, powerful vibes from these cards. So for the Queen of Wands, she's feisty, but also confident and very self-assured. So maybe that is something that you are lacking right now, but you can expect for the next month, or you should be. Next month, you should be confident and you should be self-assured, because you are a feisty bitch, or I don't know if you would call yourself a bitch. I'm sorry, I don't know. When I see her, that is just what comes to mind. That's just what I want to say. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you a bitch. But she is strong, and actually one of the keywords that is associated with the Queen of Wands is strength, and that is what we have right here. So this strength card is about resilience and also self-confidence and being someone that others can depend on. So maybe you have a job where, because we also have the Two of Pentacles, which is for me associated with money and therefore with your work. Maybe in your work, people rely on you, and you're gonna really have to be someone that other people can rely on, that other people can depend on. But that doesn't mean that you should not look at yourself and what you personally need yourself. Be your own queen and look after yourself as well. Be strong for yourself as well. Don't just be strong for other people, because at the end of the day, you are the only person that you yourself have to live with for the rest of your life. So That is just something that I wanted to throw in there. And then this Two of Pentacles could mean a couple of things. So that means that here you see her kind of juggling two things. So maybe there are some things that you have going on in your life also for the next month that you are trying to juggle. Maybe you are trying to juggle your home life with school, or your home life with work, or work with school. I can definitely relate to that. Kind of trying to make ends meet. She's really, she doesn't look sad. I wouldn't say she doesn't look sad, but she doesn't look necessarily happy. So it's not easy, but she's making it work. So that means that she's being really flexible, but also that she kind of maybe needs to sort out her priorities. Maybe that is something that you need to hear right now, that you need to be more flexible. Or maybe you need to be less flexible, honestly. Maybe if you have been bending over backwards for people to help them to be someone that they can depend on, maybe that has taken a toll on you. Maybe you need to not be as flexible and pick your own priorities. Pick yourself, I would say. Also because the Strength card is kind of corresponds with the Leo zodiac sign, and Leo is all about me. No, well, I wouldn't say that is necessarily true, because Leo, I'm a Leo myself. Leo really are loyal and is someone, and Leo are people that people can depend on, but also Leo usually know, well, that should be the strength of Leo, that they know where their own boundaries are. So you need to know where your own boundaries are, pick your priorities. Let's see what other cards I can pull for you, because this is really interesting. So let's see what other cards we can get for you. Okay, we have the High Priestess. I feel like pulling another card just because I'm dropping all my cards. That doesn't necessarily mean something. It just means that I'm extremely clumsy. Okay, yeah, that one was clear. Here we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is, in my opinion, about friendships, about community and celebrations. Ooh, I couldn't really pronounce that word right now. But yeah, maybe there's something in December that you're going to celebrate, that you're going to be happy about. But I also think, and that is the vibe that I'm getting more from this card, that the Three of Cups is more associated with these two here. Because someone you can... Okay, wait. You are being someone that others can depend on. So maybe you have friends or are in a friend group, and you are the person that people know that they can rely on. And maybe you have to pick your priorities, or maybe there's a friend who is being toxic and you have to pick your own priorities. You have to go for yourself. Don't let any toxic people in your life, whether that be friends or anybody else really, let you down. Don't let anybody let you down. Because you deserve so much more, because you are strong and you are, like I said, a feisty bitch. So yeah, don't let other people take advantage of you, is what I'm feeling here. Then we also have the High Priestess, and I don't know. I feel like these two could rule the world together, honestly. So the High Priestess is associated with mystical intuition, sacred knowledge, wisdom. She is here with her laptop on her lap, so she knows she has the tools to gain infinite wisdom, I guess. This card also says to trust yourself and to go with your instincts. So if there is something that is just not sitting right with you, maybe it's because your instincts are right and something is not going right. Trust yourself mainly, and that is kind of the vibe that we get here. December is going to be really you focused. In the other readings, it was really about a partnership or something else, and here I just see this is going to be your month. If you allow yourself to choose yourself, to go for yourself, to work on yourself, to pick your correct priorities, to not let other people take advantage of you. Maybe there is someone that you need to depend on. Maybe you are looking for someone. Maybe you're looking for a new friend, someone that you can depend on instead of others constantly having to depend on you, and it takes away from you and your own life. yeah, I think this is going to be it for the tarot. So now I'm going to pull a card from the Black Moon Oracle. These have the zodiac signs, the planets and the houses, and can offer a little bit more accurate interpretations of the cards that we already have. So we have here the Void of Moon missing, and I have pulled this card before and I was kind of iffy about what it actually meant. And it basically means that all is not as it seems. Maybe this is not the reading that you've been wanting. Maybe there was something else that you wanted me to focus on, but this is the reading. This is the reading that you're getting. You are gonna have to choose yourself. Maybe that is something that you aren't used to. Maybe that is something that feels very uncomfortable and is very new to you. Honestly, I think you should choose yourself, and I think you should go for yourself. Let's grab one more of these. Yes, this one is very clear. Ooh, this one. This is, North Node, life's purpose. So the North Node kind of points out the best areas for us to direct our talents and our wills. So yeah, this is really a month for you. You have to look at what it is that you want in life, what it is that you need, what it is that you are talented in. And the North Node also represents destiny. So maybe you're gonna next month make even more strides towards your destiny, towards your life's purpose. The North Node in the chart is a place where life becomes easier. So yeah, maybe that means that things are just gonna get easier for you. Oh yeah, I wanted to pull a card from the Everyday Witch Oracle. This is the fake version, by the way. I will definitely get a real one really soon because I absolutely love this. I love this. So this is the card that I got for my personal reading, and it is Affirmation for Positive Change. So what I did and what I would recommend to you is write down an affirmation, and write down your affirmation in a form not as I will, but as in I am, I have, I do. As if it is already happening to you. And what kind of positive change do you want to make? Is it in regards to friendship? Is it in regards to your life purpose? I actually feel like these two cards go kind of well together. Is it something more spiritual? Because the High Priestess is associated with the moon in the zodiac. So yeah, you see her looking out for positive change. See here a little mermaid is waving. I love this deck so much. It's great. But yeah, so write down your affirmation for positive change, meditate on it, repeat it every single day, and yeah, work towards your own positive change. Now let's see what the Astro dice have for you. Okay, we have a Sagittarius, which it is Sagittarius season right now. The sun is in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is all about fun and fortune because it is ruled by Jupiter. No way. We have the North Node here. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the side here. So Sagittarius, like I said, is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of good fortune as well as optimism and expansion and abundance. So expect good things happening to you as long as you choose yourself, as you choose what is truly good for you. Sagittarius is also the sign of philosophy, higher learning. So maybe there's something that you have to put into work, maybe when it comes to that, maybe in regards to your destiny, your life's purpose. So yeah, Sagittarius, I would say, is a really great zodiac sign to be associated with your next month. Maybe there is somebody in your life who is a Sagittarius. Maybe their birthday has already gone, or their birthday is coming up. Maybe you are the Sagittarius. Maybe one of your friends is a Sagittarius. Maybe someone who you're gonna learn from is a Sagittarius or is influenced by Jupiter energy. Then we have here the North Node. I put it aside because, we already talked about this. Your life's purpose, the North Node, is all about what you are meant to do, all about what you're destined to do. And connecting that to the positive change, to the affirmation. I really think that is something, especially since the end of the year is nearing, and we have the 12 here, which is signifies the end of a cycle. So in this case, I would say the end of the year. Look at what it is that you want to do with your life, or even what it is that you want to do for next year. Go think about what you think you are destined to do and work towards that next year. So I think I'm going to keep it at that for your reading. I think this was really powerful. I hope you feel really powerful after hearing this reading. Please know that you are not selfish. You are not a bad person if you choose yourself for a change. Okay, that is something that I personally had to learn. So yeah, that was your reading group number 3. So this is it for your reading for December 2020, the last month of 2020. Let me know, what were your thoughts on your reading? I really enjoyed doing these again. Maybe I will do a reading for the energies and messages and things you can expect for the entire upcoming year. Maybe that will come, maybe I'll create that video in a few weeks, and then another one for January specifically, because wow, I love doing these readings. It was so much fun. I really hope you resonated with the messages. If you want to see more videos on tarot readings, but also the tarot decks that I have, I do little flip throughs, and I want to do some other witchy related videos. Definitely subscribe to this channel. I would love to have you here. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you want to know where to get these little bags that I keep my astro dice in, you can go to my Etsy shop. It is linked down below. It's called That's So Witchy. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.